This is Kim Speedy from 10 Sigma. Welcome to episode 38 of Transition Tuesday. Today I'm going to talk about exiting criteria for special education. Right now I'm going to switch over to a short slide presentation to share some information.
Special education exit criteria, or discontinuing services. Although specific form requirements and exit procedures may vary from state to state and even district to district, there are four main reasons a student is exited from special education services. The first reason is the student graduates from high school. This means that the student meets the requirements of a regular high school diploma. In most states, an alternative diploma not aligned to the state standards does not discontinue services. When a student graduates from high school, prior written notice of discontinuation of service is required. Usually it needs to be sent to the parent and student the beginning of the last semester of high school. Reevaluation is not required. Parental consent is not required. But a summary of performance is required, covering the student's performance in academic and functional areas, and recommendations needed to assist the student in meeting their post-secondary goals. The second reason is the student reaches the established state age to discontinue services, usually age 21. Prior written notice is again required, usually in the middle of the last year the student will receive their services. Reevaluation is not required. Parental consent is not required. But again, a summary of performance is required, outlining the student's functional and academic present levels and recommendations for the student to meet their post-secondary goals. The third reason is the parent or adult student revokes consent for services. Anytime a parent or adult student may revoke consent, it must be in writing, and again, prior written notice is needed. It should be a reasonable amount of time before stopping service. The school staff may want to meet with the parent and student to resolve the issue, but an IEP meeting isn't required. The fourth reason is the student no longer meets eligibility for special education or related services. If a team member or parent feels there is no longer a need for special education, a reevaluation needs to be done to determine if the student still meets eligibility. There needs to be a prior written notice, and there needs to be parental consent to discontinue services. If a child drops out of school, this does not discontinue their service, and the school must inform the parents or adult student that their services are still available until the student is no longer eligible. Prior written notice, consent, and reevaluation are not required. For today's bonus, I'll be sending you a PDF with 2 links: exiting a child from all special education services and discontinuing special education services.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you use this information to help maintain compliance. Be sure to check your email for the bonus we just sent over. If this is the first time you've ever seen an episode of Transition Tuesday, click the link below to receive the bonus. Be sure to like and share the video and leave a comment or suggestion for a future episode of Transition Tuesday. Like always, have a great week. See you next Tuesday.